What up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy Richie Rich, the internet's biggest. What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's Richie Rich, the internet's biggest personal development fiend, and I am back at you again with another review. Today's review is actually going to be on the Sedona Method, which has been taught by and made famous by Hale Dwoskin. For those of you who don't know, the Sedona Method is a method that was actually practiced first by Lester Levinston, who is the author of the book Letting Go. And the whole idea of that book is, as the title says, letting go. What that means is, I believe he had ulcers or he had some sort of sickness, and for 7 days, he practiced the art of letting go. So he got rid of all his emotional trauma, his past, his resentment, jealousy, his love and his hate, and all he was left was peace and joy. And he was able to actually cure himself of his ulcers. I think they were stomach ulcers. So then he started to teach this at a retreat in Sedona. Hale Dwoskin was one of his students, and they created, or Hale, I don't know if they both created, or Hale created the now popular Sedona Method. So the method itself is very easy and straightforward. It's a step-by-step method on releasing your emotions. So whether you have negative emotions to your family, to yourself, or to money, or anything else of that sort. And there's a couple steps. And how do I put this? So there's literally steps, logical steps on how to actually get rid of your emotions. To summarize it briefly, what you do is you let yourself feel the emotions. You actually contemplate why you're still holding on to that emotion. Usually you might be holding on to it because it makes you feel significant, it makes you right and it makes somebody wrong, or it makes you feel safe. And then you just slowly let go of the emotion by just letting go of it. Now, a lot of the times, figuring out the reason why you're holding on to that emotion in the first place will actually collapse the emotion itself. So you just realizing that, oh wait, I actually think this is helping me, but it's not. A lot of the times, that itself will get rid of a lot of your negative emotions. So the way that I did the Sedona Method, there's two ways to do it. There's the at-home course that you can get the CDs and DVDs, or you can actually go to the retreat. Now, I didn't go to the retreat. I actually just did the in-home course, which was the Sedona course, and I believe it is around 400 US dollars. And I would have to say that, yeah, it's worth the money. For 400 US dollars, I've bought into way more expensive programs that have done way less for me. So at $400, I think it's a very reasonably priced program. Now, this is a really, really powerful program in that a lot of times as we grow older, there's just a lot of bullshit that we deal with, a lot of resentment, a lot of sadness and anger, and we live in a culture where expressing your emotions is generally frowned down upon, especially if you're a guy. You're asked to, stop crying, repress your emotions. So doing the actual course, it was really, really effective for me. Now, I first did this course 2 years ago, and I redid the course recently in January. And when I first did the course, I got a lot out of it. I got rid of a lot of resentment to my parents, to even myself. I didn't realize how resentful I was actually at myself for not being able to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. And I also was able to get a lot of emotions out of doing work. So I didn't realize that I was just like procrastinating so much because I just hated doing work, because I don't know why, I just hated doing work. I just hated doing it. But once I realized that I had this negative feelings towards doing work, I was able to be more productive in my day-to-day life and get more work done out of doing the course. The course is actually 4 CDs long, or 4 parts, I believe. It's a pretty long course. I think it's almost 20 hours of audio. It's split up into the basic course. Then it goes into, I believe, relationship, wealth, and then health. So after completing the 4 courses, to be honest, I honestly feel like the basic course is enough for you to get the whole material and then apply it to your other things. I did the full course though because I wanted the full experience. And yeah, most likely if you're not gonna do the full course, you won't get the same thing. But the basic, just the one course, the basic Sedona course is very powerful. And I do believe it has a lot to do with the fact that some meditation or techniques, you're just simply they simply just ask you to let go. But because the Sedona method, you're looking for a logical reason why you still have those emotions. Once you kind of realize how dumb the reason is that you're holding on to those emotions, it makes it really easy to let them go. Now, again, the Sedona method does err a bit on the side of spirituality and woo woo sort of stuff. So, for you people out there who are really into just, fucking just results, numbers, you just want to get the tips and techniques, this is not a course for you. Courses like that I'll cover in the future. But for those people, honestly, who are into things like emotional freedom, you just feel like you have a lot of anxiety, and not even that, you just want to improve your general well-being, it is a course that I would highly recommend. Honestly, it's one of the best courses I've done. It's definitely in my top, I would say top three, even top three courses, just because you never realize how impactful emotions are on your day-to-day decision making. But they've actually done studies on people who are not able to process emotions because they're missing a part of their brain that processes them, and those people actually end up not doing anything because they don't have any likes or dislikes. They have nothing that's pulling or pushing them towards any certain goal or action in life. So your emotions are pretty important. So for those of you who want to actually check out the program, click the link below. Now, I don't actually get paid by them. I wish I did, but I don't think they have an affiliate program. Just go check out the program. I think that you'll get a lot of value out of it. It's a very easy step-by-step process that they teach you. And honestly, for the price and the amount of content they give you, I think it's an extraordinary program. You can also learn more about the Sedona Method. I believe they have a YouTube channel here. And you can also check out the site, which the link, again, I'll put down below. So that's my review of the Sedona Method. Overall, I'd recommend it to pretty much anyone because, again, emotions are such a big part of your life, and it's definitely in my top 3 personal development programs. I'd also like to add that the Millionaire Mastermind, we're still looking for more entrepreneurs to join us. We're at about 12 members now, so we're slowly going up, but we still have a long way to go to achieve our goal of getting 100 entrepreneurs to join us and then help us make future millionaires. So if you're interested in that, there'll also be a link down below. You can just fill out the form and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Now, if you're not currently an entrepreneur, you will have registration open for people who are not entrepreneurs further down the line. But hey, you don't necessarily have to be a businessman. You could be an artist. You could be a dancer. Someone who is going to be able to help mentor and basically help people grow. That's people who we're looking for. We're not looking for a specific field. You could be in finance, the arts, whatever. But you just have to have a willingness to grow and mentor people in the future. That's it for this video. As always, you guys have a great day and live the life that you want to live.